I'm going to make a second go. Weather conditions have improved slightly. There is some warmth. I just want to see if I can get this car off the driveway, so at least we've got one car in the village drivable. Let's give it a go. We're out. So I'm going to see if I can get to the garage and see if we can get some eggs, because we want cake. So there we go. Now the ice has started to freeze a bit and pack down. Actually the winter tyres do seem to, or the all-season tyres do seem to have got some grip. Lots of slush here, so let's take it nice and easy. Driving in a winter wonderland. The key thing to remember when driving in these conditions is plan ahead. So I'm looking as far ahead as I can, I'm anticipating trouble and controlling my speed as much with the throttle as possible. You don't want to brake, braking might force a skid situation, you want to take it easy. So I'm going to ease off here because I can see some good snow across the road there. Steer as gently as possible and avoid the skid. If you start throwing the car around and steering aggressively, then you're going to start having problems. So it's keeping everything measured, keep everything smooth, watch your speed. If you do start losing traction, the important thing is to try not to stop, because once you stop, you will struggle to get going again. Momentum really is absolutely key. Again, if I'd braked at that point, I could have caused instability in the car, so I was trying to keep my control inputs to an absolute minimum. Even on sheet ice, you'll probably go in a straight line as long as you don't start steering or reacting. I personally love driving in snow because it is a challenge, but sadly the only way to learn how to do it really is to actually do it, and as we don't often get this sort of level of snow, I think we've had this sort of depth twice since we moved to Wales 7 years ago. It's very difficult to actually get practice, especially as I change cars a lot, so different cars behave in different ways. Oh, this is looking quite icy indeed. I wouldn't like to be out on this later. So there you go, that's a wheel spin because I was being heavy with the throttle. I like to test my grip levels. You can do that just by blipping the throttle. Feel the back end stepping out of it there. I got distracted by a saucepan in the road. I wasn't expecting a saucepan. So now cadence braking. So it's pulsing the brake pedal. Even though I've got ABS on this car, I don't really want it cutting in. Oh, this is properly challenging. I'm just pottering along in second gear on this. This is a bit worse than I anticipated, to be honest. That means I'm probably going to have to cancel tomorrow's community run, because I'm due to set off at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's due to be -8 overnight. It's just not sensible. We could argue with doing this isn't sensible, but there you go, I'm here. Oh gosh, look at that for a drift. Blimey. Ooh. Ice scraping the underside of the car there. Times like this, I wish I could lock this car in second gear, in first gear, but I can't. So I'm completely off the throttle at this point, trying to steer as little as possible. Gentle bit of throttle there because we've actually got it clearing up a bit. I hope the petrol station's going to be open now because I want eggs for cake. So will the winter tyres actually let me stop? I'm going to try. Yes, that is the power of winter tyres. That is when you most notice them, is when you're on conditions like this and you need to stop. Regardless of that, I'm going to control my speed as much as possible. Gentle braking, because the steering on this car is so light I can't feel how much grip I've got. In the 2CV, the weight of the steering changes to such a degree that I can feel how much grip I've got, which is marvellous. But you don't get that with power steering. Here we are, we made it to the A44, which was closed for much of yesterday. Oh yes, it looks like they're going to be open. Phew! I can get eggs! So there you go, all is well. I have milk for tea, I have eggs for cake. We are all sorted. So now it's back home for a nice brew. Thank you for watching this second snowy update. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to leave comments below. I do like to chat to folk, that's all well and good. And I shall see you again in a future video. Farewell.